Take a look at this garden. It is absolutely amazing. And the heroes, well, they're obvious. There's clipped buxus, there's sprays of purple perilla, and there's even sedum autumn joy. But I'm here to see the unsung heroes, the plants you might not notice at first, because trust me, without these, this landscape wouldn't be anywhere near as impressive. I'm talking about ornamental grasses, not lawn grasses. I mean, they're the same family, so same, but different. You know, they're really versatile. They come in small sizes all the way up to big ones. You can use them as standalone features or even as mass plantings. And here at Michael Cook Garden Design's very own private garden, it's got a pretty incredible display. One of my favourite things about ornamental grasses is when the sunlight hits them. Take a look at this light coming through here with the seed heads above the grass. It looks like fireworks going off. It's really, really dramatic. They're also really versatile when it comes to the different climatic conditions they can take. They can take it hot, they can take it cold, they like dry soil, there's even varieties that like wet soil. You can even grow grasses next to the coast, and because they're so versatile, they're perfect for next to a swimming pool. Wow, I really love how this miscanthus has been used on the corner of the garden bed just to soften it. And the contrast in texture to this English Buxus cloud hedge is really nice. Now, this variety is called Nepalensis. It likes a bit more moisture than the other miscanthus. And look at the flower heads on there. They're just like little painted brushes. It's amazing. Creating movement in a garden can be quite tricky. Plants are generally static and they need a lot of wind to get them to move. And that's just not comfortable to sit out in. Grasses, on the other hand, just need the slightest of breeze to move through them and you get this lovely movement. And when a plant moves like this, it makes your whole garden feel dynamic. This is Saccharum ravenae. It's related to the sugarcane, and what a spectacle it is. I mean, these flower spikes, they must be 3.5 meters up in the air. It's been used really cleverly here. It's at the end of the driveway, so it just draws you in. You could do the same at your garden, have it at the end, and it would help pull you through the space. Or you could have it after a bend. Imagine coming around a corner and seeing this absolute beauty. Really like this plant.
Now we can run away, babe. Wherever you wanna go. My heart is in your hand, just take me where you are, and we can go far now. Two hearts beating now, to the rhythm of one now.
Ornamental grasses look great in both the designer garden and the home space as well, and this is the spot we're going to be adding some to. Now, I know they're going to do really well here because you've got free draining soil because it's raised up. I have improved it with some compost to hold on to water and nutrients. I also know they're going to do really well because we've already got some great looking miscanthus here.
You know by now, and I'ma always love you 'cause it's you and I. Ooh,
I'm using 4 main types of grasses in this garden bed. Along the back here, I've got Miscanthus transmoriensis. It ties in with the existing miscanthus, and it's going to give us a bit of height and screening through here. I've then got 2 types of panicum. This one, which is called Rolstenbusch. Don't laugh. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, it's nice and full. It's got this lovely light seed head to it. It's not that funny, it's just how you say plants. And then this one's called Heavy Metal. It's much more upright in its growth. I love the blue with the purple. Those 3 are all exotics, and then I've got 1 native called Lamandra Little Con. Just gives a real punch of lime green foliage, which ties in with the Plectranthus at the front of the bed, so the whole thing feels like it was done at once. And yeah, I said thing at the end then, if you're going to really pick on the way I say things. This garden bed is obviously not all ornamental grasses. I've added lots of other stuff in, some to contrast, some to complement, but it all just sets the grasses off really nicely. Oriental pearls, they just give you a lovely green structure to the garden. And I've used Loropetalum because I love the purple colour, really picks up the panicum. I stole an idea from the earlier garden with the sedums. I just think they look nice, so I put them in. But then to tie those 2 together, use this really interesting foliage of the snowbush. Care for your ornamental grasses couldn't be easier. Once they're established, they're incredibly drought tolerant, especially if you've put down mulch. You'll only need to water them in the hottest of summer days. In cooler regions during winter though, this will completely die back. I tend to leave it in the garden because it gives you this lovely bronze colour and this sculptural element. And no matter what region you're in, come early spring, you want to chop them down to the ground. That way you're going to give space to all the fresh new growth coming through. When you go back year after year though, you want to make sure you cut them a little bit higher than the previous year. That way you're not going to damage the plant. And if you follow these really simple tips, you'll find that ornamental grasses don't have to be the supporting role in your garden, they can be the star.